Far away at the peaceful edge of the world, the great silver glacier rested quietly beneath a twilight sky of soft lilac and rose. The ocean lapped gently against the smooth blue ice, humming a slow and steady song like a rocking cradle. High above, the first evening star blinked into view, casting a tiny diamond glow over the frosted hills. Everything was quiet, everything was calm, and the glacier whispered a soft, snowy lullaby to the waiting night. In the heart of this cozy winter wonderland lived a little penguin named Pip, along with his gentle mama and papa. Pip was as soft and round as a puff of downy cotton, with tiny black flippers that fluttered whenever he was happy. Hand in flipper, the little family waddled slowly across the glistening snow, their little footprints making sweet, quiet pats upon the ice. Wherever they walked, warmth followed them, and the glacier whispered a soft, snowy lullaby. The evening air was crisp and sweet, scented with the clean coolness of falling frost and the gentle sea. Across the horizon, the sunset melted like warm honey into ribbons of peach, lavender, and gentle powder blue. The calm water mirrored the dreamy sky, turning every floating ice crystal into a tiny floating lantern of light. It was the peaceful hour when the world begins to slow down, and the glacier whispered a soft, snowy lullaby to the drifting breeze. As Pip waddled alongside his parents, his sharp little eyes spotted something special resting in a pocket of snow. It was a smooth, round ice pebble that glowed with a faint moonlight sparkle. Pip gently nudged it with his beak, rolling the little treasure closer to his mama. Mama Penguin smiled and smoothed Pip's fluffy feathers with her beak, telling him it was the prettiest sleeping stone in all the south, while the glacier whispered a soft, snowy lullaby. Papa Penguin scooped up the smooth little pebble and placed it right in the centre of their bedtime hollow. Together they patted the fresh, powdery snow with their feet, making a snug, bowl-shaped nest that was safe from any breeze. The nest was perfectly rounded and lined with fluffy white drifts, just right for resting tired little flippers after a long day of gentle sliding. As they finished, the glacier whispered a soft, snowy lullaby across the hill. Suddenly, the velvet night sky lit up with a marvellous quiet magic as the southern aurora began to dance. Soft ribbons of seafoam green, tender violet, and pale rose rippled smoothly across the stars like silk waving in a dream. The gentle lights did not make a single sound, only glowing with a peaceful, sleepy warmth that washed over the entire ice shelf. The stars twinkled in quiet wonder, and the glacier whispered a soft, snowy lullaby. It was time for the evening huddle, the warmest place in the whole wide world. Mama and Papa Penguin settled down in their soft snow nest, opening their wings wide to welcome Pip into the middle. Pip nestled right between their warm, feathery bellies, resting his chin on his smooth, glowing pebble. Tucked safely between Mama and Papa, Pip felt as snug as a little seed in spring, while the glacier whispered a soft, snowy lullaby. Pip gave a big, fluffy yawn that stretched his tiny beak wide toward the starlit sky. Mama Penguin gently hummed a slow, rhythmic song, while Papa softly tucked his wing over Pip's back like a cozy winter blanket. Pip's little eyelids began to feel so very heavy, drifting down, fluttering, and then closing with sweet contentment. He listened to the steady beating of his parents' hearts, while the glacier whispered a soft, snowy lullaby to his dreams. Now the little family was fast asleep, breathing together in quiet, peaceful harmony under the vast, starry sky. The dancing lights faded into a soft blanket of indigo, watching over the quiet ice while the gentle ocean rocked the shore. All was safe, all was warm, and all was still in the cozy polar world. Sleep tight, little Pip, wrapped in love on the silver snow, as the glacier whispered a soft, snowy lullaby into the night. The stars are watching over you now. Subscribe so you don't miss the next story. Good night, sleep tight.